try, but I can't hide it from you. 'Cause I can't wait for you. I can't wait for you.
The OPDL will bring a true high-performance, standards-based league to Ontario for the very first time.
The creation of the OPDL is one of the most important initiatives in OSA history. Much more than simply a league, the OPDL will become a centerpiece of our entire high-performance pathway.
It's about developing players that are technically proficient, innovative, creative, confident, and just good people as well.
The OPDL program is working. It's providing heightened opportunity for Ontario's top players, but also top coaches and match officials as well. The system of Ontario soccer has benefited immensely from not only the standards, but the culture that's been enshrined in the game here through the OPDL.
So we need to keep challenging ourselves, poking and prodding ourselves to grow, because that's what a true high-performance culture is.
It's the only way you can actually move forward with quality environments, quality people, delivering every day what needs to be delivered to those keen kids that want to excel.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center here in Vaughan, Ontario for our final match of the day. It is the boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield final between Ottawa South United and the Woodbridge Soccer Club. On what has been a fairly cool day here on this Saturday, as it's 10 degrees Celsius with the winds going about 20 kilometers per hour. It's been going towards the goal on our left, so we've been seeing a little bit of wind advantage for teams so far here earlier today, but in this current moment it has slightly dropped off, so we'll have to see how the teams will play it on the opening kickoff. I'd like to introduce myself, Martin Ohms. I'll be giving you the play-by-play commentary for this match and all weekend long. And this event would not be possible without our key partners. Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner for the Ontario Player Development League, the province's youth high-performance program. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit torontofc.com for tickets and more as the two teams get ready to take the field here, with the Ottawa South United team dressed in all black, and in the white and blue will be the Woodbridge Strikers. Now, for the first time in the history of this event, a central charity has been chosen through a poll of almost 200 OPDL teams, proudly selecting Sick Kids to be the beneficiary of 50% of the funds raised over the course of the weekend. Fans, please help us break last year's record of over $14,000 raised by donating, purchasing merchandise, and participating in our silent auction, which features great prizes like a signed Canada Soccer national team jersey. Simply click on the QR code that will appear throughout the broadcast to get the donation page. As the two teams have taken the field, let's go ahead and introduce the two teams, starting with the first place team. That is Ottawa South United. They are finished with a record of 9 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. In goal for them will be the PK hero from earlier today, Aiden DeHartog. In front of him will be Foster Nancaro, Diego Battisti, Aiden Guo, Gabriel Eliuti, Jaden Yu, Caleb Barak, Alejandro Bolivar, Ali Nazari, Isaiah Rayacoba, and Elias Martinelli. This team is coached by Emilio Milan. They defeated Rush Canada, the OPDL Cup champions, 2-1 in their match. Now, but going against this Woodbridge Soccer Club squad, which finished second on the league table with 6 wins, single draw, and 2 losses. They defeated Vaughan 1-0 in their semifinal. They'll be led in front by Luca Goodell, Lucas Snow, Gabriel Romano, Yanis Kalpakidis, Emerson Papadroya, Christian Gallo, Deshani Gale, Mateo Megopoulos, Mateo Callum, and Adrian Albanese, with Manatsa Mugadza as their goalkeeper for the Woodbridge Strikers. They are coached by Omar Williams. So it's going to be a battle of the top two teams in the OPDL in the boys under 15 division, looking to try and see if they can bring home some silverware. In the two previous meetings in the OPDL season, back in June, it was a 2-0 victory for Woodbridge as Kalpakidis and Gale picked up the goals in that one for Woodbridge. And then August 31st, it was another 1-0 victory for Woodbridge as Kalpakidis got another goal. As Ottawa's South United, their only 2 losses of the entire season, it's against this Woodbridge Soccer Club team. Well, they changed the tale this evening and continue the top of the table, where Woodbridge continue to be their arch nemesis. We'll have to wait and see as I take a look on 2 players to keep an eye out for both squads. Well, Rayacoba will be their leading goal scorer to get to for OSU. He got 7 goals on the OPDL season. Looking at the Woodbridge squad, it's going to be Christian Gallo, 14 goals himself. With Simonetta coming off the bench, he has 14 as well, so some good depth in scoring. The Canadian Premier League, on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa, are also premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the OPDL. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. And don't forget, today's OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield action is fueled by Gatorade. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. That is Gatorade. Ottawa South United right now getting rewarded with their championship banner as they finish top of the table, and the OPDL are picking up their team banner to hang inside the clubhouse for the squad. And Hartog, the goalkeeper, had to experience it earlier today, and will he be challenged here once again as we take a little bit of a moment here for the national anthem. And there we have that one lone cloud right there blocking the sun currently, as it's going to be on and off with the sun here towards your screens at home as the two teams shake hands on this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield, and what should be a thrilling match between these two squads. Ottawa South United has already won 2 charity shields here earlier today, taking home the boys and girls under 17 crowns, both in penalty kick scenarios. So I think the OSU fans, if you're tuning in from home, you're probably sick of penalty kicks and are hoping to try and see if you could go 3 for 3 here today, as they will be having 2 more matches tomorrow, will OSU, as they will be playing in the girls under 14 and girls under 16 finals. Woodbridge has made it to the finals themselves in the boys under 14, so they'll be looking to try and see if they can take home 2 of the Charity Shield trophies here this weekend. And what should be some thrilling plays. Once again, it was Rush Canada got to do that game. They defeated Vaughan 2-1 in the OPDL Cup final, but instead these two teams dropped their semifinal matches, as we'll be seeing OSU and Woodbridge instead, as the teams get their final preparations with their teams. Referees take a look at everything as well, as your referee for tonight's match will be Matthew Hawkins. His assistant referees will be Ben Ogirelli and Petros Vasilos. The 4th official will be Michaela Pisani. Now the teams take the field, and it looks like Woodbridge has recognized that little bit of wind going on. They have chosen the opposite side of the field, so they'll be dressed in the all whites, going from your right to your left on your screens at home. And in the all black will be Ottawa South United. They'll be going from your left to your right. So again, we have a little bit of a slight wind going towards the goal on the left, towards the near corner. So to try to visualize that for you guys back at home, that's where that wind direction is going. So you might see a lot of action getting played towards that near corner as the teams get ready to take the field. And we're ready to get underway with 2 halves of 40 minutes in this boys under 15 final for a total of 80 minutes. And if the game does remain tied, well, we've seen it happen. We can go towards kicks from the penalty mark. So it looks like, actually, considering Woodbridge is having the opening kickoff, I guess Ottawa chose to have the wind advantage for the second half. Oh no, they backed off, so it will be Woodbridge backing off, so it will be Ottawa with the opening kickoff, it looks like. And it looks like we have a final shin pad / shoelace fix here for the Woodbridge keeper. Teammates are helping him out so he doesn't have to take off his gloves. As now looks like Mugadza is ready in goal now. He's just getting the last of his socks ready. And referee Matthew Hawkins ready to get this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield match underway with Ottawa South United's number 44. That's Elias Martinelli getting this match started. Nazari will kick this one into midfield, and right away Goodell for Woodbridge will kick this one all the way down the field for into Hartog. He had to play here earlier today as he was filling in as a call-up goalkeeper for his older team in the boys under 17, but the goalkeeper got injured in that match, so he was forced to have to step up, and step up he did, making a couple critical penalty kick saves to win the under 17 squad their Charity Shield trophy. As you see a good foot coming in from the Woodbridge player, that's Callum, as he's able to win that one for his team, but some pressure onto the back of Papadrea will force that ball over towards Ottawa possession. Eliuti down towards the left side, as they look to reset it back amongst their defense, as they didn't see any avenue going forward, did Ottawa. As the Hartog will play it around amongst the defense there. Again, there's that QR code right there. Make sure to check it out. We have that silent auction going on. You can also get merchandise for the Charity Shield, or you can send donations out here. We're hoping to beat that $14,000 goal. Thank you, everyone who has provided their support already. Here's Guo. Nazari plays it towards the midfield. Finds a player there in LAUT. Leaves it now for LaRock. LAUT's making a run up the field. He's going to get that pass down the line as he's going to look to drive. He gets by the first defender. Here comes the cross, and it just goes out the other side. 3 black jerseys were in tight inside the goal area. Neither of them could be able to get onto that one, as Nankaro looks to cross this one in, and Mugadza will collide hard with the striker. I think that's LAUT, and Mugadza coming up the worst of that one. It's going to need a few seconds, as LAUT was going in strong for the header, going against a stationary goalkeeper, jumping up to make the catch. But some strong hands from Mugadza is able to keep it in front of him, and he looks like he's just going to pick up a little bit of a bump, then walk this one off. Strong goalkeeping right there from the Woodbridge side. And as I look to restart play with the free kick, Romano under immediate pressure from Nazari. Instead of Ottawa, in their 2 meetings against this Woodbridge team, haven't found a way to find the back of the net in either of them. They're going to be their goal today, talking to Coach Seth. They want to get that first goal in this game, set the tone. Ayakoba into the midfield, Nankaro. He gets through the first midfielder. He's going to play it out towards the right side. That one gets blocked in before it can get towards Battisti. And now Woodbridge is going to try and see if they can go the other way, but there's going to be a push on towards the back of the Ottawa player coming in from Kalpakidis, and it's going to get called back for a free kick, as it looks like might be a cut there, I imagine, for LAUT. When he collided with the goalkeeper, might have picked up a cut there. So he's going to have to get that cleaned off. Yeah, it looks like just a cut on the nose there for the Ottawa player. So they're going to temporarily play down one player as Gabriel LAUT gets that cleaned up before he can get back on the field to play. Nankaro. Bolivar. Finds LaRock. Returns it now to Bolivar. He'll switch it towards the near side of the field as making a run there is Nazari. He'll be able to keep this one in play. Nice cutback from Nazari. Low drive, but no one there, with just Martinelli lurking nearby. Martinelli, 8 goals on the season for him. He's been on a bit of a tear as of late, scoring key goals for his team. See if he can do so here tonight as U has the ball. Pass over towards Guo. Seeing nothing going forward, or returns it all the way back towards the Hartog in goal. And he's inviting a little bit of pressure onto him before playing this one out wide. And his teammates forced to head it on, but a good turn coming on the far side of the field as they're able to keep this one in play as they're going to try to attack forward with Nankaro. Having some help there from Martinelli to try to push forward, and this time now the Woodbridge squad will be able to pick up the ball, and the strikers look to try and see if they can move the ball forward as we see Goodell down the right flank. He's got 2 players inside the penalty area. Will cut back towards the left foot, but instead crossing it, will play back towards defense, who will look to try and play a dangerous ball in. But that one won't get any height, and now here comes a chance the other way as I see a long touch going forward from Nazari, and some good play coming in there from Snow. Will hit it off of the oncoming attacker, and it'll go out for a throw-in. And it looks like LAUT will have to be substituted off as they haven't been able to fix the cut. It's going to take a little bit longer. So it looks like OSU is going to have to make a substitution here as Luka Todorovic is getting ready to come into the game. Or he looks like he went back towards the bench. But again, OSU currently still down one player as Woodbridge is going to try and see if they can take advantage of this. Namano hits this one forward as trying to turn with it was Gale. Papadrea gonna collide in towards the back of Battisti, but play still gonna continue on here with Ottawa. As that pass goes in the back line to Hartog, didn't look like he was gonna be coming out for this one, but it gets past the defender and it'll be booted up the field by the Ottawa keeper. As he gets a little bit touched in the back. Referee saw nothing there, it looks like, and the attack will still continue, but the Hartog will slide out of his goal and pick up the loose ball as the Ottawa player a little bit slow to get up on the far side of the field. And still with the hands over the shoulders. Trying to catch their breath there. I think that's Iacoba trying to see if he's going to be okay. And the Hartog wasted as much time as he could to allow his player to get back on his feet, and he looks like he's going to try to jog this one off as he immediately gets the ball played towards him, and he's not able to control that. Here comes Gallo. Plays a low cross in, too easy for you to be able to get to. And right away they're screaming for the substitution. They will be able to make it. So coming out of the game, Gabriel Eliuti wasn't able to stop the cut, so Ottawa not going to play down one player down for too much longer, as coming into the game will be Luka Todorovic. So that collision with LAUT with the goalkeeper Mugadza on that cross. And looks like both players will eventually be okay. So we'll see. I won't be surprised to see LAUT return back here when he is ready. Good spin coming in from the front side of Iacoba. Down towards the left side, that's Todorovic, but he's going to be offside on the far side. So there's the substitute's first appearance into the game. Trying to work with Iacoba on the far side. Todorovic just a slightly ahead there. And the center backs right there recognizing that. That was Mazgopoulos got the hands up there recognizing that. As there's going to be a foul getting called against Nazari. Snow will play this one in short. Mazgopoulos inside for Papandrea. Callum for Gallo. Gallo sees a little bit of space, and he's going to accelerate. And he was hoping his teammates would continue on the run. That touch over towards the striker. That was Kalpakidis. Wasn't able to find his man, and easy grab there from DeHartog. Seeing some pressure getting put on amongst this Ottawa backline, and Woodbridge will be able to win the ball immediately as Gale's going to put this one in. There's Kalpakidis, a little bit of a poke away from him, and just enough to dismay him from shooting on that opportunity, as a good slang challenge coming in from you to prevent that one. And now Ottawa is going to try to go quickly the other way at Tadayakoba. He's going to try and drive his way through as there's a challenge there. And the referee will blow it. And that one is outside of the penalty area. That's what I felt initially. And it looks like the referee agrees if it is a foul. That challenge was outside. And it will be a free kick just on the edge of the penalty area, where Woodbridge is arguing if that was even a foul at all. And from this angle, it's a little bit too far away for myself to judge if he got the ball or the player. Referee definitely has the closer look onto that one, as it's going to be two players set up on the wall for Woodbridge. It's an awkward angle for a goalkeeper as well, because you can really go for that back corner or can go for the cross. So it's going to be tricky, as it's going to be a low drive and unfortunate kick there coming in from the Ottawa player. I was hoping for a little bit better from Martinelli from that type of position. Not sure if that was a set play to maybe go towards the near post and hope for a deflection, but wasn't able to trouble any jersey in white. And here's Snow getting to play the ball short off of the goal kick. Romano will do well to keep this one in play, and he'll reset this one with goalkeeper Mugadza. As Gopoulos is going to boot this one forward. Nobody was making a run up there, however. So that's going to be leaving plenty of time here for Ottawa to reset the ball in their own half. There's that high pressure coming in from Woodbridge, trying to see if they can force a turnover on the back line. They will be able to get to that second ball, but Ottawa continuing with possession, trying to get out of their own half, but Gallo will be able to pickpocket the defender, and they're going to try to move themselves forward, and it'll be you who will be able to pick up that ball, as Ottawa now tries to go quickly the other way with Battisti. Finds Nazari. Gale does well to jump in behind, gets that ball slightly poked away, but Nazari with some hustle right back to poke that ball free to shut down Woodbridge going quickly the other way. Like to see that, especially when you can't lose the ball yourself. You can't put your head up, getting frustrated. You just put the head down and try to sprint and win that ball right back. Todorovic will get called for that foul there, as he have connected with the leg of the midfielder. That was Kalpakidis. As the crowd's starting to fill itself out, a lot of them were hiding inside, trying to stay a little bit warm on this cooler evening in Vaughan. As here comes the boot up from Snow, trying to get towards Gale on this near side. Well, instead get hit off by an Ottawa player and continue to bounce itself free for Callum to try to drive its way forward, as Romano tries to put it right back in. He might get a second opportunity. Will Romano, as Battisti will get the legs, it looks like, under Romano. And it's going to be a free kick for the Strikers in an area where you can almost consider it could be a shot or it could be a cross, as we take a look on the replay there, with just the toes getting caught by Battisti on towards Romano, who is trying to pull that ball towards his left. Albanese will be the player stepping on top of the ball for this free kick. 3 players into the wall for De Hartog, and against one of those ranges where will he be going for goal, or is he going to look for a cross, as he looks towards his bench for instruction on what to do. And he will go for goal, but it hits off the wall, and it looks like it's going to be a retake here, possibly. Maybe the wall stepped up too much forward after the line was set. And Woodbridge did a very smart thing here on the retake. Put a player here towards the left. Instead, they're going to play this one in short, and it doesn't work out for anything. So what I was saying, they did a smart thing. They pulled the player towards the left. This actually pulled the player off of the wall. So then Ottawa was stuck with just 2 players on the wall, in their wall, and didn't have enough time to add that third player right back. So if they were going to go for the shot, Albanese would have seen a lot more of the goal on their second opportunity. Battisti towards Nazari. Nazari does well. He blocks Snow's clearance, and he drives his way towards the penalty area. A nice little cutback from Nazari. He tries a shot and takes a deflection. Mugadza's way out of his goal, and I think he got to poke onto that one, but the ball wasn't able to be controlled by the Woodbridge keeper, but his teammates will be able to find that and kick that one at least towards the touchline to give their defense a little bit of time to kick this ball up the field. There's Battisti, good touch from him. Gets towards Rayakoba. It's a 3-on-3 break for Ottawa. Rayakoba will slow this one down, allow his midfielders to join in and help as this gets switched towards the near side for Nazari. Nazari takes his first touch, gets by the first defender, still trying to poke at that ball, but it'll be kicked away by Snow. Ottawa is starting to push here. Todorovic. Try to force that one inside, but it will find its way towards Martinelli. As Woodbridge finally finds the ball, as Muscopoulos will hit this one up the field. And now we got a foot race going the other way, as Gallo, though, will get beaten to it by Bolivar. And that will shut down a quick counterattack opportunity for the Strikers, as Guo will slow this one down and return it towards his keeper. Romano gonna hit that ball forward. Him and Gale not on the same page, as that one will scoot its way by. As we're just over the 18th minute mark in this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield final. No score between Ottawa South United and Woodbridge Soccer Club, as these two teams definitely know how to score goals, but more importantly, these two teams all season have known how to keep the ball out of their net, and we're seeing so here so far today, as I see a foul getting called by Woodbridges. That's Papadrea getting called for that one. Let's take a look there on towards the far side of the jersey pull by the Woodbridge player, and you'll get a talking to from the referee, likely a warning not to do that one again. Looked like that one took a bounce and struck an arm of a OSU player. Led to another free kick for Woodbridge, as Snow will get this one played off the kick. 3 players are around Kalpakidis as they return it to Muscopoulos. His kick, though, can't get by the Ottawa attackers, and they're going to continue to fight for it, as Martinelli, though, went for the backheel pass. But a good job there from Battisti, able to win it back, but Snow put the arms around the Ottawa midfielder and brought down the player. I think Snow might be a little bit lucky not to get a little bit more for that one after he turned the ball over. Well, it'll be just a free kick for Ottawa South United, as it looks like we're going to be having a substitution upcoming here for Woodbridge, and it's going to be a striker change. Kalpakidis will be checking out of the game, and it's their other goal scorer He's got 14 goals in the season, as well as Gianluca Simonetta. So here comes Simonetta into the game. He's going to try and see if he can provide some offensive support for his strikers. As he's ready to restart play here with this free kick. Got a player there running on towards the side. As they'll put this one, it's to continue to bounce around. And it looks like it was Larocque who was able to get a touch onto that one. And Mugadze tried to take it in quickly. A right idea, recognizing, okay, the defense is all the way up the field, but the problem is nobody in Woodbridge was up the field as well, as that clearance will get kicked up the field and out for a throw-in. Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. All right, Koba. He's got 2 white jerseys on him. His defender ran up the field to try to help him. So he's got to try to do it himself, and he does at least win his team a throw-in. And he'll leave this one for his defender to throw in. Nancaro. Poked away from him, and now Gallo's onto a run. Christian Gallo low drive onto that one, but it's easy play for Guo to hit up the field. As you see a collision onto the back of the Ottawa player, Ryakoba, and that's going to lead to a free kick. As Albanese will be called for going into the back of the Ottawa player, which they will respond by playing the ball short and into space. Ryakoba. Try to chip it forward towards Martinelli. And Martinelli does well to win that ball. Nazario is calling for that one, but immediately when he called for it, the Woodbridge players went towards him, and they tried to sneak a pass towards him on the second opportunity, but went straight to Romano instead. And now Woodbridge trying to see if they can counter as a 3-on-4 Gallo. He's got 2 late players, though, coming in towards the penalty area. He will find one of them in Simonetta, who gets under that one, and he fires it over. So it wasn't 3-on-4 break, but what was interesting on that one, if Gallo had maybe a second more of time, he had 2 midfielders coming in with late runs, and if he played that towards the top of the penalty area, he could have found one of those 2 players wide open for an opportunity onto goal. Gonna get another opportunity on the goal kick, as again I'll remind you guys at home, scan the QR code or hit the QR code, either or, and you'll be going towards the main page here. See some awesome items such as some signed merchandise from the men's and women's national teams up for silent auction and more. As here's Nazari. Ryakoba trying to cut this one back inside. It's going to find a man, and there's a shot from range. That almost snuck its way through. Todorovic put some power on that one as that ball just continued to bounce its way around, but fell straight towards Todorovic. First timed that one towards the near post of Mugadze. I'm not too sure if he would have had that one covered on the near post if he found its way onto goal. Some good power coming in from Todorovic. And some good pressure coming in from Ryakoba, able to win it, and he'll get his team a throw-in over on the far side. Bolivar will try to switch it towards Nazari as he'll take this one towards the corner. Doesn't have much for some support though, and he's forced to play this one all the way back towards Nancaro, and he gets it pocketed away by Gale, and he puts his hands up in frustration, knowing Gale, if he just got a lighter touch, he would have been off to the races. And Carroll getting a little bit too much space down that line. Good foot there from Goodell. Finds Simonetta. Gualdo stays on it and will be able to poke that ball away, but Bolivar can't continue that one forward as it comes now for the strikers in Gallo. Gallo take the smart play there, recognizing he's by himself, just kick it off of the body of Larocque and get his team a throw-in. This ball's going to find its way towards Gale on the left side. He has some time to take in the penalty area. It's a low drive-in kicked away, though, by Guo. And a good initial touch from Nazari, and him and Martinelli will play a little 1-2. But his pullback from Nazari put himself right back into danger. And Battisti went down a little bit after that collision, but he looks to be okay. There's Battisti. Bolivar to the left side for Todorovic. Finds Larocque. Here comes Larocque on the cross, headed away by Papadrea. Second clearance, and going down hard was Nancaro. As we see a sliding challenge, that looked to be the ball. Good timing on the challenge coming in there from you. A crucial one to get that one away from Simonetta. And now Simonetta's hustling to try to win it back, but Yu does well to not only win that ball and play a perfect pass up the field towards his striker. And now Ottawa's going to come quickly the other way with Ryakoba. Ryakoba inside for Martinelli. Martinelli on the edge of the penalty area trying to dance with it, but he can't find a way to pull the trigger. And end to end, folks. We're not going the other way, but it's going to be offside for Simonetta, and he's just trying to catch his breath. He was just hustling up the field, hustled to try to win the ball back, and now he's immediately getting put onto a sprint. And the offside will have the free kick coming all the way up the field here for Andre Guo. You saw Jaden Yu as well catching his breath after that whole selection of play. Let's get towards Bolivar. He'll play a ball towards the corner. Find Zazari, but Romano does well to keep it in front of him, but his clearance finds its way straight towards Nancaro. You seeing the frantic pace of the last few minutes, trying to slow it down here for his Ottawa players. Maybe catch themselves a little bit of a breather. Gale's going to put the Jets right back on and put some pressure on these Ottawa players. Said, okay, if you want to slow down, I'll pick up the pace. But the problem is they didn't get it, and now they're leaving some space on the back line. Romano did well to get onto that one as Battisti will block that pass to allow it to find its man. Ryakoba towards Bolivar. Good pass from him, finds Battisti. Battisti's going to chip this one forward as here comes Todorovic. He's in behind the defender, but he's not able to pull the cross away as the Woodbridge defender will jump in there and deflect that one aside for a throw-in. He comes up a little bit hobbling after that sliding challenge, but gives a thumbs up saying he's fine, continue on, and Ottawa will. Todorovic plays a cross in towards a dangerous area, finds Nazari. Nazari puts that one right back in. That one gets blocked. He's still on the edge of that penalty area. Could he find some magic to get it towards that far post? No, headed away. Another opportunity. Still going with his Todorovic, and finally it gets cleared away by the Woodbridge defense. It was Moschopoulos and Albanese working on that one to prevent that towards the goal for Woodbridge. Gale, he's going to get held there, and a little bit of a push afterwards there from Gale, and the referee might have a word with both players there after that collision. And we're ready to resume play here with a Woodbridge free kick. They're just over the half an hour mark, 31 minutes. And there's no score so far here in this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield between OSU and Woodbridge. Busy day for the OSU club, of course. It'll be a busy weekend in general. Gale, good ball on the switch. Gallo can't keep that one in play, and it goes out for a goal kick. Canada Soccer's men's national team will return to Toronto next month as it hosts the home leg of its 2024-2025 CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal series on Tuesday, November 19th, as they take on Suriname at BMO Field. As you can secure your seats for this match via CanadaSoccer.com and support Canada as the journey towards the 2026 FIFA World Cup continues. Definitely have picked up tickets already for that match over with the Voyageurs section. Excited for that one, of course. As here we got a ball played in towards the middle of the field. As you see Nankara trying to move its way forward as the Woodbridge player tries to hold him back, but he still gets that pass off towards Nazari, and it's going to be a sliding challenge for Romano. Getting to that one, and he gets a little bit of a high five there from Nazari for their good sliding challenge as well. I'd like to see some good respect amongst the players as it'll lead towards a corner kick. Comes a corner kick, a low drive. We'll find a player, and they will get a shot away, but it won't be too much onto that one as Mgudza will see that one the entire way through, as it was Jaden Yu who got in the effort on that shot.
It's okay. Keep going.
LaRock will play this one short, and are ready to resume play with Nankaro. Iowa's had majority of the possession, you would say, here in this first half. Both goalkeepers haven't really been tested, though, in this opening half. It's been a tough stalemate in the middle of the field, as that through ball will be played too strongly to get into the run of the far winger in Raikoba, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Definitely one of those affairs. First goal could be one of the only goals in the match, the way these two teams are playing. But of course, things can definitely change, where you see some strong coaching and some tactical changes to start out the second half. And here the coaching staff for Ottawa urging the players forward. Keep going, follow where that ball is going. Little 1-2 off the throw-in as they're trying to get that ball off towards Simonetta. And since coming on as a substitute, they're trying to get either of their strikers involved. But Guo and Yu have been all over the attackers for Woodbridge strikers, haven't given them any space to be able to control a through ball or even turn with the ball. Bolivar will find Rajakoba. He's got Todorovic right next to him. He's going to make an overlap run. Will be Todorovic as they try to play it towards him, did Martinelli, but it rolls off of his foot. Clearance there from De Hartog, goes straight towards Papadrea. That's going to give some space here for Gallo on the far side. Gallo continues to carry it. And he will get his team a corner kick, Will Gallo. Good individual effort there from the winger. Just took on the defender Larocque one-on-one. Kept going, tried to see if he could stutter step. Didn't see anything, so just try and see if he can force it in. And worst case, you get that corner kick, which he did. Got a player coming in for the short option. And they will take it towards the near post. Doesn't work out for them. Try to see if they can pull an extra player for that short. See a little bit of a stumble there from the Woodbridge player as this one will get kicked all the way up the field and out for a goal kick. Playing it short. And then Caro will play it towards Todorovic. Since coming on as a substitute, he's had probably one of the better efforts in this game. Had a really strong volley that nearly missed the goal as he runs out of space on the far side of the field for a throw-in. As they see a great ball coming in on the right side. Nazari trying to get to that one. Romano will clear it away, and I think he did hit it off of the Ottawa player as he almost took down the referee coming on that sprint. And actually will end up being an Ottawa throw-in. So Romano did get the clearance. Goes out here for a goal kick. Ontario Soccer is thrilled to once again collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find a convenience store near you. Gale will be able to hustle and keep this one in play, as his cross will get cleared aside as far as Simonetta, and he just can't control that one off all the clearance. And it's just been a little bit of the difference between the two teams. Once you lose the ball, you got to put the head up and go for it, continue to drive, and it just wasn't there for the Woodbridge attacker. As we get towards the 40-minute mark here, we'll look towards the official. It's going to be 2 minutes of additional time. So we'll have 2 minutes left to go in the opening half between what's been a tight affair between Ottawa South United and Woodbridge Soccer Club, top 2 teams in the league. As here's Battisti. Oliver. Larocque. They complete the switch all the way towards Rayakoba. He'll cut inside. Try to go for a shot. That gets blocked. Martinelli try to push his way forward, and it's going to be a free kick. Goodell not happy with that one. Showcasing a little bit of frustration there. And you see a little bit of argument here between a couple of the OSU players trying to decide, all right, who's going to take this one? As Bolivar and Martinelli both standing on top of this one. Based on the discussions we saw between them, I imagine it's going to be Martinelli taking this kick. And it will be him, but he got too much under that one as he loops it over the goal and out for a goal kick. Let's take a look towards the earlier chance there from Gallo, making a good individual effort. As this ball will get played in short. Probably enough time for just one more attack for the strikers. That through ball, though, can't find his players. Go straight towards the Hartog in goal. As we get towards the final seconds of the opening half, maybe one more chance for OSU, quickly going the other way. Some great hustle coming in. And they will earn themselves a corner kick, so don't call the halftime whistle just yet. Larocque wants this first half to continue as the left back made a great run down the line, doing it all himself to win his team this last second corner. Here comes the corner kick, and Mugadza will find that one, and he'll be able to fall on top of it as there goes the halftime whistle in this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield. No score though in this match between Ottawa South United and the Woodbridge Soccer Club, and what's been a very close affair between both teams. They're both capable of getting that opening goal, but it would be more possession going in Ottawa's favor. As we take a look on the stats, fairly even on both sides. Nothing really separates them on the halftime stats, but like I said, the possession probably in OSU's favor, and that would be the only true difference maker in that opening half. But plenty of action still to come in the second half of play. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be come right back with the second half of play.
I got everything I want. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone
Then when Jordan is bigger, we'll implant this device in his chest. And if necessary, it can reactivate the heart.
How was your days, guys? Good.
Dad, I got it. This is interesting.
If I could change the way that you see yourself.
If you could have any superpower on the field, what would it be?
I think it would be super speed so I can get to the ball quicker.
Crazy speed. Fast, yeah. Probably just like really fast speed. I feel like I'm losing it. Like, just be super speedy.
I got this. I want telekinesis so I can make the ball go into the other net. Not cheating if they give it to you.
What's the most memorable goal you've ever scored and how did it feel?
My most memorable goal would probably be my first ever goal because it was just like the environment, it was amazing. Like celebrating with my team was great.
I don't know. I guess maybe today's goal. That was quite memorable. I think it was a good one.
I'm not sure. I don't score very often.
Scored in our tournament once. Yeah, that was a really good goal. Yeah. Top corner. That was a good one.
What's your biggest goal for this season?
To win a tournament.
I guess just to score goals and have fun.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
Yeah? Okay.
For me, my soccer journey in OPDL started with Markham FC. At the time, I played for Pickering, but I had moved to Markham to play there. I played in there for a couple of years, had a lot of joy there, did really well with the team. The team was really good.
The OPDL provided the environment for real elite class players to play against each other consistently, and so that definitely helped Jade to raise her game and to become the player that she is today.
It allowed her to develop to her potential and also be visible. Everyone knew about Jade. When you're in the OPDL program and you're good, people are going to know. It's set up to identify those players.
Everything really. Celebrating that we finished a day of soccer.
Having fun. Celebrating and doing lots of fun stuff.
My favorite part of today was seeing all the kids have so much fun from all the stuff that we learned.
Soccer.
I love the celebrations with the kids. They were awesome. Scoring goals is so much fun.
Scoring goals. Scoring goals. I liked passing around in a circle.
I loved coming up with cheers with the kids and also doing goal celebrations.
Seeing the kids happy with just their beginning of their soccer careers, and I just think it's very cute.
My favorite part about today's event is seeing all the little kids just having fun, smiling, and the sun finally came out, so it was perfect for them to enjoy themselves.
The BMO Girls Play On experience was very inspirational to me. I really enjoyed watching the girls out there working hard, competing, but most importantly, expressing themselves. themselves, trying new things, not afraid to make mistakes. And through that process, they were learning, having fun, and creating like a sense of community.
Seeing how many girls were interested in taking the chance to coach, to be involved in soccer. Little players coming in, having lots of fun playing soccer, listen to the coaches, and most important, celebrating their goals and being happy with their friends.
The best thing about today, obviously, was girls smiling. The coaches did an absolutely fantastic job in the morning, all day. Happy smiles on faces for the players and coaches. That's it.
On hallowed fields where legends are born, a timeless bond between two pillars of passion have been forged. Ontario soccer, the heartbeat of Canadian soccer, and O'Neill's, custodian of tradition and innovation, stand shoulder to shoulder, ready to inspire and unite. With every stitch, every pass, every shared victory, we carve our names into history together, leaving a mark on the beautiful game.
Looking for your next car or need expert service? Number 7 Auto Mall has you covered. With hundreds of vehicles ready to drive, you can choose from top brands like Honda, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Toyota, Mazda, and Nissan. Whether it's finding your dream car or getting the best service, our team is here to make it happen at prices that fit your budget. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Number 7 Auto Mall today.
Would you rather play in pouring rain or scorching heat? Pouring rain.
Probably scorching heat. Definitely the pouring rain.
Pouring rain.
Pouring rain because it's more fun and like a bit cooler.
Would you rather win a game with a last-minute goal or dominate the entire match with a comfortable lead?
Dominate the entire match with a comfortable lead. Dominate the entire match.
Last-minute goal.
Dominate the entire match with... Maybe. What was the question? Last-minute goal.
Oh, that's a good question. Game-winning goal. All right, last one. Would you rather have the opportunity to play for your dream club or represent your country in the Olympics? 100% country in the Olympics.
Dream club team.
Represent my country in the Olympics.
Represent my country in the Olympics.
What? Don't. Yes, bro. Get out of here.
Represent my country in the Olympics.
That's what I would say too.
Dime, esto es lo que tú querías. Yo soy fino, esto es trap de galería. Tú eres un charro.
What country has competed in every single FIFA World Cup?
Probably England.
No.
Oh God. I don't know. Barcelona. Stop yourself. I don't know. That's not a country. I don't know. That's a team.
Country. Argentina. Brazil.
Good job.
It was Brazil. What year did the Canadian men's national team win gold in the Olympic Games? Guess the year. 1983. No. What year did the Canadians men's national team win gold in the Olympic Games? It was more than 100 years ago.
1905.
1904! What is the record for red cards given in a single soccer game?
I'm gonna have to go with 6.
36.
In a game?
And welcome back to the Zenkin Automotive Soccer Center here in Vaughan, Ontario for second half action in the boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield. No score between Ottawa South United and Woodbridge Strikers Soccer Club as the teams have switched sides and made a bunch of substitutions as well, as we're seeing, for example, Tariq Livermore, the lone goal scorer in their victory over Vaughan. He has subbed in as the striker for Woodbridge as the second half is underway. It'll be Woodbridge dressed in the all-white, going from your left to your right on your screens at home, and in the all-black is Ottawa, going now from your right to your left. Coming into the game, on the substitute side for Ottawa South United, we'll see Almadine Burkic, as well as Gabriel Eliuti has returned back towards the game. Over on the Woodbridge side, 4 players have entered the game. Tariq Livermore, as well as Samuel Zaccone, Jonathan Vasquez, and Sebastian Vargas have all come in for Woodbridge. So fresh faces. Could be some fresh tactics for both teams. Again, only one shot on goal for both teams in that opening half, and hasn't really been tested have both goalkeepers yet, so we'll have to wait and see here what kind of changes these new faces will make here on the field. Yeah, and being as the Charity Shield, make sure to check that one out as the kick there from Goodell. Kick to the back of the foot of the oncoming Ottawa player, trying to run back, and that's Eliuti, and he'll be able to get to that one, and shifting over will be Snow to be able to clear that one aside. And Goodell having some words with the referee, feeling it was a foul on that one. Well, it just ended up being a throw-in instead as we continue on the next 40 minutes. It'll be Guo all the way back towards the Hartog. Again, having to come in earlier today did the Hartog. Make a couple huge penalty kick saves to win the boys under 17 there, or Charity Shield, as here comes a chance for Woodbridge come the other way as they try to play a centering pass, but it'll be cleared away by you in front. As there's going to be a foul behind the play as that pass was kicked up the field. Looked like it was a late challenge. Woodbridge fans not liking that call as the people still filing back in, trying to stay warm during the halftime break. Livermore will be able to win that pass. Intercepted right away, though, by you. Livermore, though, did well to win this one back as he'll leave this one for Vargas, who tried to chip that ball forward. And Martinelli will try to solve it for Ottawa, but immediately the substitutes winning it ball back right back once again, as Vargas will have this one down the line for Livermore. But the Ottawa defense won't allow that ball to get towards the Woodbridge striker. as Larocque hits it towards midfield. As he's going to be kicking this one forward, it will be Burkic, the substitute. Goodell. Foot race here, and Vargas will be able to get to that ball first. Vargas inside for Vasquez. Couldn't return that pass though, however, towards Vargas. They give himself a little bit of a high five with one another, and it goes out for a goal kick. Trying to chip that ball forward up through the middle of the field. Was Iacoba, but couldn't find his way towards Martinelli. I'm seeing a lot of pretty similar play so far here from the first half towards the second half, but a good recovery there from Nazari. He's able to get his way past the defender, and he gets brought down on the edge of the penalty area. Let's see, will that be it, though, as the training staff will have to come over to take a look at towards Ali Nazari for that challenge. As I take a look here on the replay with Nazari running in and just struck the leg of the Ottawa player, just missed the ball completely and just struck the leg of the player, bringing him down. Looks like he probably got caught just on the just around his shin pad, so might be feeling the effects of that one as he got the side of his leg there. So might have a nice little bruise in the morning after that one. Making sure he's okay is Mozgopoulos, but really he should be thanking a little bit. It's just a foul here in this situation. As again, a lot of fouls have been called on both teams, but oh, it looks like a yellow card was issued later on here. So it's just issued now. As we get confirmation, as Matthew Callum who picked up the yellow card there. So number 24, Matthew Callum, getting the yellow card for Woodbridge. Again, I would have been very surprised if there wasn't one on that challenge, especially seeing that on the replay. The player is back on his feet, and we're ready to resume play here with this free kick. As this one will go towards the near post. Good save from Mugadza, getting down low towards his left and making a save. A good take as well coming in there from the substitute Almadine Burkic, curling that one around the wall and aiming for the bottom corner. Here comes the corner kick. Good hands from the Woodbridge keeper. As this one was going towards the near post, and they're going to try to kick this one quickly up the field. But Guo is there to prevent that one to get towards Livermore, and Ottawa is going to put this one right back in towards the Woodbridge pressure. Nazari getting a bit of that freezing spray. He looks to be okay as that ball's going to get stretched towards this near side of the field. Right, Koba can't get it by Snow. And he's going to put some pressure in, and he will be win his team a throw-in as he kicked it off of the leg of the Woodbridge defender Snow there. As you see a run coming in through the middle with Eliuti, looking for some help there, but the ball will roll off of his foot and out for a goal kick. Woodbridge trying to go quickly now up the field with the throw-ins. Guo, though, not letting them go any further as Livermore tries to chip this one forward towards Vargas. He's going to put some pressure on Yu as his pass will go towards the middle of the field and get picked up by Vasquez. Like I said, the substitutes are making their attack known as we see a nice turn on the far side of the field, but it won't amount to anything as Ottawa is now going to try and go quickly the other way as Callum will hit it off of the body of Martinelli and out for a throw-in. Livermore trying to drive his way through. The two defensive players in the center back position, Guo and Yu, they've been a brick wall right there for Ottawa. Just nothing has really gone past them so far. There's going to be a trip there by Snow. Had the trailing leg collide with Ryakoba. Got Snow probably a little bit lucky not to get himself a yellow in the first half. Has to be careful, has had a couple fouls already on him. As they're going to leave this one for Boulevard to take. Comes Boulevard, good curl onto that one, and just no one there to make the run. If you're getting that ball bouncing just on the edge of that goal area, and you're hopefully expecting your players to be making that run, and I think it was just one of those instances where players saw, okay, it's curling towards the goalkeeper. No one's going to get to that one, as they get almost a possible turnover right there, but couldn't make anything for it, as that ball did get by the defense as Guo got himself hit, having his legs tangled, but plenty of time for the defense to recover as it's going to get passed towards this near side for LaRoque. LaRoque getting another opportunity here with Boulevard. Over towards Guo. And here comes a long ball off. Looked like he stayed on side there. Looks like the assistant referee might have called that one, but it will be out for a throw-in instead. Because I saw Eliuti was standing at the midfield, was waiting to time his run when that ball was played. Darwin got thrown right towards the body of Ryakoba. Missed throw there for the Woodbridge defense, and here comes Woodbridge on the attack. Burkic, he gets spun around. Play still continues, though, with Burkic on the turf, and it's going to be offside, getting called against Ryakoba on this one. Now will come back for a free kick. As the Bank of Soccer, with decades investing in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to growing the game and increasing gender equity in soccer and beyond. We're thrilled to collaborate with BMO as a lead partner of Ontario Soccer's gender equity and empowerment efforts, including the innovative BMO Girls Play On initiative. Again, just for you folks at home, OSC has only lost 2 games all season long in the OPDL in the early part of the in the stages when they're just doing their seeding matches in their location-basis divisions. And in the Premier Division, 2 losses all season for OSC, and they're both against this Woodbridge Strikers team. 2-0 and 1-0 in those consecutive matches, but it's been a different story so far here today. 0-0 still. Wide open game. Either team could be that one to provide that breakthrough. Good sliding challenge. That one looked like it was well timed by Romano. We've seen a few sliding challenges come out from him in the first half. Timed that one well here once again. As I'm not too sure Livermore was onside there. And the flag will come up for offside. And the Woodbridge fans definitely not happy with that one, but from this point of view, it looks like he was a step ahead of the defender there. We'll have a quick look onto that one as we restart play with the ball playing short off of the kick. As you will see that pressure coming towards him. Very composed in that back line as he gets it towards LaRock, and LaRock saw that avenue between both players trying to find LAUT. Couldn't find him. But the pressure will continue here for Ottawa as they look to see if they can win this ball right back, and they will momentarily, as Rayakoba will force at least a throw-in. And in these areas, it's very easy to try to contain a player because there's not too many avenues to get themselves out of the corner. So if you're Ottawa, you're bringing the bodies forward, trying to see if you can win this ball off the throw-in. But those two single Woodbridge jerseys do combine with one another and get themselves enough space to get themselves away from danger. Livermore will be able to keep this one in play. Here comes the cross and finds a player. He will be able to control it as he tries to pass that one off. Well, it'll be found there by you, and you will hit this one up the field, and now Ottawa wants to go quickly the other way. Rayakoba gets it towards the middle of the field as he sees a run gun down the right side. That's Nazari as he'll be trying to reach it towards him. Nazari will be able to keep this one in momentarily, but just rolls over the goal line and out for a goal kick as it looks like a substitution is incoming here for Ottawa. Checking out of the game will be number 44, Elias Martinelli, and checking into the game will be number 17, Nabil Mahmoud. So a change in the striker up top for this Ottawa South United team. Bringing in Mahmoud and Burkic as well early in the half. Burkic, the leading scorer on the OPDL season with 9 goals. I see some good pressure in the middle. LAUT will get it. He gets brought down. Will that be it? I wouldn't be surprised, and yet it will be a yellow card to Luca Goodell. Good pressure coming in on the high press pressure from LAUT. We'll be able to get to that ball first. And looks like it just had the jersey on jersey pulled from behind there by Goodell to bring him down on the replay, and it led towards the free kick. So that's Callum and now Goodell going into the book for the strikers. There's the fake on the first opportunity. The second one misses the near post barely. Alejandro Bolivar taking this one. He was hoping to take the set pieces in the first half. He gets his opportunity now with Martinelli off and made a good close chance onto that one, but I think Mugadza would have had that one covered if it was towards the goal. Ottawa's just been doing a good job not allowing Woodbridge to get out of their own half with the ball. And they succeed once again with LAUT. Trying to chip it forward for Rayakoba. Good sliding challenge though from Snow. Stops him momentarily. And Mazgopoulos runs out of space as that ball will roll off of his foot and out for throw-in. Although, again, most of the possessions in favor of Ottawa South United. It's no score here as we reach the 58th minute mark in this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield. It's going to be a foul called against Burkic. Megzakopoulos putting the hands out saying, where's my avenues to pass the ball to? He's forced to play this one out long and go straight towards OSU. And they're going to put the pressure right back as here comes a chip forward for Nazari. He's going to break free on towards the right side. Nazari continue to go. He's going to do a pullback, but Callum will be able to drop back into support, and he'll be able to clear this one aside. As Nazari with another run down that right flank tries to get himself behind that Woodbridge defense. They get that ball towards that penalty area, then it's okay, now we have a player in front of me. What do we do? And they start to make too many moves. And when you start to make that additional move, it just allows an extra amount of time for a player to drop back and help and support as they take a look towards the benches. And trying to stay warm as much as you can in this scenario is the OSU players. But they will get themselves a free kick just on that touchline. They will play it short. They got options for a little 1-2, but they were going to cross it with the right foot, and just a missed opportunity there as Mugadza will be able to make the cross. I would have liked a little 1-2 there because the player in front who was taking that pass had a lot of space to get a return pass and maybe take a touch or two towards the goal before playing across. Aliuti being a bit of a nuisance right now, just bouncing around Woodbridge bodies, and it will be Ottawa who will be able to ones to come out with the ball. As Goodell looks like he came up a little bit habering after that collision with Aliuti. He's gone down towards the turf and maybe a little bit of a cramp. We'll have to see here, as you can see Coach Omar Williams taking a little bit of a closer look at his player to see if he's okay. And he's going to ask for a substitution as he'll come off the field. Will Luca Goodell, as joining in will be number 5, Matteo Pelliciotta. Pelliciotta will be in for Goodell. He's on the yellow card as well, will be Goodell, so probably a good thing here to get that substitute in regardless. As he comes right into the middle of the play and gets himself involved in the thick of it. But again, it will be Ottawa with the U who will be the one to come out with the ball. Nancaro gets collided into from behind from the newly introduced player, Pelliciotta. As here they play a little 1-2 here with Burkic. Finds Mahmoud. He plays a great ball down the right side for Nazari. That's Romano once again. He's not afraid to go down on the turf with the sliding challenges, but Nazari will get it. Plays a low drive, and I think that was one of those efforts where he was hoping to just deflect it off of the oncoming defender, and it got by him and just skipped towards the waiting hands of Mugadza. Here's some good communication coming in. That's into Hartog. You can hear him screaming across the field, letting his players know what options they have. Woodbridge will be able to hit this ball forward. A dangerous one for Livermore. Livermore putting some pressure onto the back of you, but he will be able to come out with this one as he passes that one off. But Livermore doesn't give up on it as he takes it off of one player, but here comes another one with Olivar, and he'll be able to pick this ball up as they'll carry this one towards midfield. This one's a 4-on-4 break for Ottawa as here comes the through ball in for Mahmoud. And it's a good sliding challenge, but the attack still continues here with Nazari. They play a centering pass. That one gets blocked as Mahmoud tries to get a shot away. And there is Romano to make the block As that one continues to stay in play, however, players can't give up on that one, and finally it does get kicked out as the clearance will get kicked off the body of Burkic and out for a throw-in. As here comes a substitution for Ottawa South United. Number 89, Justin Walker, will come in towards the game, and he will replace the man who is getting those opportunities. That's Ali Nazari on the far side. I see a little bit of a cramp there for Callum, getting stretched out at the same time. And Walker will come into the game to provide some fresh legs on the far side of the pitch. And this one will get cleared away up the field by Snow. And Livermore almost was able to find it between the two players, but Goal was able to recover. Yeah, pass it over towards De Hartog. Will find it towards Larocque. Woodbridge, although you can see it, they want to be putting that same type of pressure on the Ottawa backline, just haven't had the bodies to go forward to start to create those opportunities to win the ball back. But they're having some good play right here in the midfield, but as soon as I say that, unlucky touch there for Papageorgiou, has that one bounce off of his foot. But fortunately, their defense will recover as they look to play it back towards the keeper, as his clearance, though, hits off of the oncoming attacker in Mahmoud. Burkic towards Walker. Walker on the cross. Clears it away as far as Mahmoud. He's going to leave that one for Olivar, and he puts his hands up. Knows he just mistimed that one. Right back in towards Walker. Fresh legs on the substitute. Puts that one across. Saved by Mugadza. That's what you want from fresh legs coming off the bench. Provide a little bit of a spark plug, and right away Justin Walker getting involved with 2 opportunities for OSU, as Woodbridge looks to be making a substitution here shortly as well. Looks like Jonathan Keyser is getting ready to come into the game. As there is Burkic coming down the right flank. Burkic still going with it. Hermano will poke it away, but looks like Burkic caught the ankle of the Woodbridge player, as it'll lead to a free kick. And here is the substitution as well, as coming off the field. And he's got a yellow card as well, does Matthew Callum. So Callum will check out of the game, and Jonathan Keyser will check in. So let's see. Looks like Snow, Lucas Snow shifting over towards a center back position possibly, as Keyser will now shift in towards the right fullback for Woodbridge. Both players were trying to do everything they can to win that ball in the air. As Guo will hit this one in towards the midfield. It's going to ricochet towards Olivar, who's trying to spin himself away from danger, and he will, as the referee waves advantage, as the ball finds its way towards Burkic. Finds Olivar. Olivar just had it go towards his left foot. Probably not what he was hoping for there, as it goes towards a goal kick, as more substitutions are upcoming here for both teams. First for Ottawa South United coming in will be number 21. That is Kingston Bailey. And Isaiah Rakoba, the left winger, will be the player substituted out. As Woodbridge strikers will have Yanis Kalpadikis come back into the game. He's going to replace the left side here. That was Sebastian Vargas. And Deshawnee Gale will come back into the game. He'll replace Jonathan Vasquez. Well, looks like they decided to change their mind here on the second substitution, as Vasquez was coming off, but another player asked to be substituted off. So a little bit of a change here. So instead, Gale will be coming on for Samuel Zaccone. So number 21, Zaccone, is off for Deshawnee Gale instead. So the Woodbridge Strikers have figured it all out. Everything is all good. And we're ready to resume here with about 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in this second half. No score in this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield. You don't want to say it too early, but in 2 games so far, Ottawa South United have been in penalties in both games. Could we be seeing 3 for 3 for them? Livermore might say not. Yes, he puts a left-footed effort, but that goes over the goal and out for a goal kick. That was some good power there coming in from Tariq Livermore. As we look back towards an earlier opportunity there with Walker, first opportunity since coming off, forced a leg save coming in from the Woodbridge keeper. Today's Gary Miller Charity Shield is fueled by Gatorade, scientifically formulated so you never stop competing as Gatorade. Some good pressure on the back line. It's going to force LaRock to run backwards. As here is Bailey. Bailey gets dispossessed by the other substitute. That's Keyser. And a little bit of poor passing on both ends, and this is going to allow a run to go forward as Walker can't reach onto that one. As Snow just going to take the safe option and kick this one out of play and allow his Woodbridge teammates to get back into position. The Hartog didn't get a good pass onto that one. But if it's a bad pass and it goes out of play, you're not feeling too bad on that one. And you're hearing the crowd start to make some noise. It's starting to get a lot colder here this evening. Make some noise. Get loud here for your teams. Get you a little bit warm and see if you can cheer your team on. And it's Woodbridge pushing right now. They try to find a way through. But it is that wall in the back line. This time it was Bolivar who made that block. This one could find its way through. It's Gale with an effort, but the Hartog sees that one the entire way through. Comfortable save, but that's probably the first true test of the OSU keeper, could say possibly in this game, as he was forced to go down low to make the save. Woodbridge's substitutes starting to get themselves a little bit of signs of life and provide that fresh energy they are looking for as they're trying to force those turnovers in the back line. But it'll be Walker who will be able to come out of this one. He plays a centering pass in Eliuti, and it's a save there from Mugadza. Able to get the leg out to block that one as Eliuti had a good run on towards the goal. Mugadza comes out of his one, cuts down the angle, and just got the leg to shut down Eliuti, who was trying to chip it past the approaching goalkeeper. Nice individual run there from Snow. His pass doesn't make its way through. Keyser. He's going to continue his run, is Keyser. Smart play there from Larac. We'll just step in front of it and see that one out for a goal kick. Good touch there from Bolivar. It's a 5-on-3 attack. Can Ottawa make something of this one? There's plenty of players forward here. Walker is onside. Walker sets up, and it's saved! Mugadza get enough of that one, and they can't believe it. Does the Ottawa players, they put down the heads in frustration. Gabriel Eliuti looking down at his teammates, telling him, get up, keep fighting. As it was a great opportunity. The Woodbridge players had the hands up for offside, but Walker wasn't offside. And he plays that one for Eliuti, and just getting the hands up was Mugadza, and he just got enough of that one to clear it aside, as this corner kick will get played in short. And it'll be cleared away by Mazgopoulos. And that's not a good back pass. And he's getting caught going backwards, but he still makes the save to Hartog. Oh, Livermore, you had it right there. He caught the goalkeeper running backwards, hesitated. De Hartog changed direction, ran forwards, and he tried to catch the goalkeeper. But if you're a goalkeeper running forwards, that's the best position you want to be in. So he was hoping maybe catch him on the back heels, but probably could have taken a touch in either direction to get to that one to continue the run. So a big chance the other way, but the Hartog was able to recover and make the save, as they'll lead to a free kick upcoming for Woodbridge around midfield. Let's get to, just under 5 minutes left to go. The tensions are starting to peak up on this one. Kalpakidis. Keyser. Kalpakidis just runs out of space though, and it'll be picked up by De Hartog. And he's going to allow some seconds here, tell his players to come up here for the short. Let's get back to how we were playing earlier, but Woodbridge is now being the team putting the pressure on these OSU players to not let them out of their own half, as that ball was kicked after the whistle there, and that's going to be a yellow card issued towards Olivar. So Bolivar will get himself a yellow card for kicking that ball after the whistle. As you have a look there on the handball getting called against Bailey. And there you go, just see that look there on the replay of Bolivar kicking that ball away later, as he'll be the first OSU player to enter the book. Here comes the cross. This one's well played, and it gets by the goalkeeper, but there is a player in behind, as it's going to be called back regardless for offside. But that was Yu in behind his goalkeeper, Jaden Yu, saving that opportunity regardless of the offside or not. A good opportunity from strikers, a great ball being played in. And it's going to come back for the offside. And the Woodbridge, you could feel it. All you need is that little one moment, and it picks that intensity out for them, and they're starting to get themselves to go forward, seeing something we haven't seen from them all game, our Woodbridge strikers. Mahmoud, he's going to chip this one forward. This could be a good touch in for Kingston Bailey. Bailey, and he falls down, and he's looking towards the referee. I didn't see much onto that one, as it looks like Bailey probably would have been better off taking a touch on his left foot there, but going towards that favored right foot, he actually put that ball back in towards danger and allowed the attackers to get themselves back in. If he went to the left foot and got an opportunity, he probably would have got that shot away with that left foot. Now Woodbridge the other way. Through ball through 4. Livermore, the hard tug will come out, and he has that one all day. Intensity starting to pick up, like we were saying here, for both teams, trying to cheer on their teams. As this one's going to get picked up by Snow. Good turn in the midfield. And they're going to chip this ball forward. Kalpakidis has himself some space. Going to play the cross in. And it'll be cleared away there by Nankaro. And now Ottawa wants to go quickly up the other way with Eliuti. Go over towards Walker and Burkich. Soon another deserving team will engrave their name into OPDL history and hoist the beautiful brand new Gary Miller Charity Shield Trophy, artfully created by Nothers The Award Store. For more than 50 years, Nothers The Award Store has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance for program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com. As Woodbridge is going to try a shot from distance, that's going to go wide of the goal. So as you're in the dying moments here, you're going to start to think about penalties. Who do you want on the field? So I won't be surprised. Both teams will be making substitutions, as you have the indication from the fourth official of 4 minutes of added time left to go here in this second half. Well, these substitutes get an opportunity to get on the field. That's going to be a question as well. But we see a run coming up here for Woodbridge as they try to play an opportunity on the cross, and it will get cleared aside. And here come these substitutions here for Woodbridge. And they wanted to take that throw in quickly and realize, oh wait, our own team wants to make a change as well. As Ottawa is going to be bringing back in Ali Nazari and Isaiah Rayakoba. Those two players on the wing will come back into the game. LAUT will be checking out. And Tarika Livermore will be the player substituted out here for Woodbridge Soccer Club. And re-entering the game will be Christian Giallo. And you can just see it, the intensity just going here for the strikers. They're going at a speed we haven't seen from them, and they're driving themselves on that far corner. See if they can force their way through this defense. And they skip by the first attacker, but it'll be a sliding challenge coming in from the second player. That's Nankara. Will prevent that one to go any further, but it's going to be a corner kick for Woodbridge. As here comes a high looping cross. Snow will get the header, and the second chance finds its way over the goal. That was a good opportunity. Snow got the first one, and the ball on the clearance from you deflected off of the body of Kalpakidis and almost found its way towards the goal. That would have been one for the real, as the Strikers fans get loud as they win that ball off of the Ottawa players, and they continue to drive their way forwards. They see some good footwork coming in through as they get a chance on the left side, but that was a touch too heavy. But here's the cross in the header, not towards the goal. Ottawa just trying to hold on now. They had control for most of this game, but Woodbridge now looking like the team that wants to take it home. Abajur playing the cross in, and Karo gets the first touch as Yu will hit this one into midfield, but it goes straight back towards the strikers. And here comes a shot from distance, but that goes way over the goal there from Asgopoulos. As he gets a little bit of too much power now. Check that was Jonathan Vasquez, who got that one. Nice little move for him from Vasquez. Got that effort onto goal. As we're in the final moments here, probably about a minute left to go, as the substitutes might have added a little bit more time onto the clock. As Mahmoud will have it. Pass it off towards Nankara, leaves it for Bolivar. Probably enough time for one more attack here for OSU. And this one will get cleared up the field as the referee puts them out to the whistle. And you know what does Ottawa South United love more today? Penalties. All three of their teams about to go towards a penalty kick scenario. They've won the first two in penalties. Can they go 3 for 3? Well, we're going to have to wait and see, as after 80 minutes have been played in this boys under 15 Gary Miller Charity Shield for the OPDL, it is no score between the two squads as they get ready for penalty kicks. As we take a look at the full-time stats, Woodbridge did have majority of the shots, just couldn't find them on towards the goals. Otherwise, fairly even though Ottawa had a lot of the possession, they just couldn't really test Mugadza in goal as much as they would have liked. Today's Gary Miller Charity Shield is fueled by Gatorade with a proven blend of carbs, electrolytes. Gatorade is scientifically formulated so never stop competing, rehydrate, replenish, and refuel after the match. You want to thank you again towards our proud partners for today's event, our premier partners Toronto FC and the Canadian Premier League, our program partners Gatorade, as well as our premier partners in BMO and Circle K, the official apparel and equipment partner O'Neill Sportswear, and our supporters in Respect and Sport, Neither's the Award Store, and of course our sport partners in Canada Soccer. As here comes the toss to determine which goal are we going towards and who will be shooting first or second. So it looks like Ottawa had the decision. Do they want to go first or second? Again, personally, I'm always a favorite in going first. You're putting that pressure on the opposing team. And you know, okay, if something doesn't work out, I still have my teammates behind me, or my goalkeeper really, to help save the day. As we take a look here on that Woodbridge goalkeeper, Manatsa Mugadza. He's going to be busy here. Going to go against Aiden DeHartog, who's playing in his second penalty kick scenario today. Obviously had to come in as a substitute goalkeeper earlier today. Made a couple huge saves to get his team the Charity Shield. And now he's going to try and see if he can do it for his own team here this evening. Again, I'd like to thank everyone who has tuned in for this match. Make sure to check out all the charity auction fun stuff, as well as the 4 matches we'll be having at the same times tomorrow. We'll be kicking right back off here at 9 a.m. with more OSU action as they'll be taking on Brampton Soccer Club in the girls under 14 division. Get a little bit of a final huddle here for both teams. And here come both of the squads ready to continue for a thrilling finale. Looks like we're going to be going towards our goal on our left. Everyone, you can see the entire crowd all hustling and running over to get towards this side of the field to get themselves a better look on this penalty kick scenario. And I gotta say, Aiden Hartog probably feeling quite comfortable. He's already got himself warmed up in this scenario. Going against Mugadza, who looked very comfortable, made a huge save late on towards the OSU players in LAUT, who had a chance up in close. As it's going to be Ottawa South United. Yeah, they chose to go first. Mugadza gets in towards the goal, and the first player coming to step up will be Ali Nazari. Saw some good runs coming out from him on that right flank. He's looking to see if he can be that player to start for OSU. Nazari into the bottom corner, great pen. And did see De Hartog, he did pick up a yellow card last penalty shootout. Not afraid to try and get inside the players' heads. And he might try to do the same here again in this situation. It's going to be the center back, Mateo Miskopoulos. And he's going to take it and it's saved! De Hartog does it again! And he makes an impressive stop going down low towards his right. And it's advantage OSU. Coming up next here for Ottawa, it's going to be Jaden Yu. And like I said, this guy was an absolute brick wall in the back line for Ottawa. Very impressive the way he played today. Can he add a goal now to his tally? And he puts it right down the middle. He's going to go over to give his goalkeeper some love for making that save as well. And Woodbridge definitely needs to try to see if they can get this one in to keep their hopes alive. Matteo Pelliciotta came in as a substitute for Woodbridge. He'll be the second taker for the Strikers. And he puts it in towards the bottom corner as the goalkeeper will guess the wrong direction. So it's 2-1 now after two shooters. Still advantage Ottawa. They're going to try and see if they can rely on their goalkeeper to make a big save, as it's going to be their top goal scorer, Almadine Burkic. And it's Burkic, and he goes cheeky! And he tells the crowd who was chanting to try to get in his head to calm down. And you got to have a lot of gant in your body to try to do something like that in a penalty kick situation. And he counts for his team. As coming up now will be the Shawnee Gale. Here comes Gale. Great pen. Just past the outstretched arms of the Ottawa keeper, who guesses the right way, but it was too much power on that one for him to be able to reach. Alejandro Bolivar, the set piece taker for Ottawa. He's going to be the fourth taker as they lead 3-2 now. Bolivar hits it off of the crossbar. Mugadza gets this the right way regardless. And he prays to the gods on that one as Woodbridge has a chance to tie this one right back up. They still need to score though. It'll be Christian Gallo to try and see if they can tie it up. They are a leading goal scorer in the OPDL this season. And Gallo, he gets saved! The hard dog. This man is the epitome of clutch for Ottawa. If this man can bring home not one but 2 charity shields for their club, he is definitely going to get some rewards back in Ottawa. As now it's going to come down to this. Isaiah Rayakoba. Rayakoba with a chance for the shield for Ottawa. And it's going to be saved, but the flag goes up. The flag goes up. The kick's going to have to be retaken here. As the assistant referee says the goalkeeper got off of the line, both feet off the line. So Rayakoba is going to get a second chance. So a second chance here for Rayakoba. As the goalkeeper got off of the line. Can Ottawa go 3 for 3 today? And he does! Ottawa South United with Aiden DeHartog doing it again for Ottawa. And they go 3 for 3 in OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shields today. Unbelievable, with 3 victories, all in penalty kicks. And what was a crazy finale after a 0-0 game. And the way both teams played, it was a hard-fought one. But Ottawa will be the team that prevails. And they finished first place in the season. And they get this shield here today as we see some good sportsmanship as well between both teams and a little bit of frustration as well on the faces of the Woodbridge players. As we take a look here on the full game highlights, seems like such a long time ago when we saw the sun out here on the field. As it was in the opening few moments, Ottawa with a good opportunity, had 3 players in the penalty area for that cross, but nobody was in home. A good chance just in the opening minute for the Ottawa team. They continue to put the pressure on. As another opportunity on the cross on the far side, and that led to a hard collision. LAUT had to come off the field for quite a long time to deal with the battles of that collision. As we see another opportunity coming in off the free kick from Bolivar. That one didn't miss by much. But it was a couple late chances for both teams. Here's one of them with Walker, the substitute, driving in towards the area. Mugadza, though, making a nice save. And we saw Livermore as well with a chance coming in from range as well. But here comes LAUT on a run, tried to chip it past the keeper, and it didn't beat him. And now the offside trap did not work. Walker, Aliuti again, but the Woodbridge keeper coming up massive. And it was a late opportunity coming in there for Woodbridge, as there's Yu who comes in behind and clears that one off of the goal line. Would have been offside regardless, but a good chance. And then it was Livermore coming in through on towards goal, and Ail Hartog, the king himself today, was able to make a nice shot coming out of his goal, as there are probably the last chance here with that shot going over the goal from Vasquez. As there's your full game highlights as we cut towards Ben, who has the player of the game on the Ottawa South United squads. Ben, take it over.
Thank you, Martin. We're back on the field as the U15 boys have just wrapped up the Gary Miller Cherry Shield finals, where OSU has come out on top. I'm here with the player of the match presented by O'Neill's Foster. Foster, how's it feel to be a champ?
I don't even know, man. I've been working with this group for so long, and this is what we've been working for the past 3 years, so it feels amazing.
It was a very tight game, back and forth with possession, back and forth with chances. How do you think your team did? Why do you think you came out on top?
I mean, we've been battling against Woodbridge since we started OPDL, but I think it's just that extra time at training, after training, working on little things like penalties there, so it feels great.
Perfect, man. Congratulations. Go get your medal. Cheers.
Thank you so much for that one, Ben. As he talked there with the player of the game in this boys under 15 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield, the captain, Foster Nancaro, who did a great job in the midfield. As we had the teams wrap up things. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to have the trophy and medal presentations for both teams. But for myself, this has been Martin Holmes here, providing the commentary for all 4 games. Remember to tune in tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. We're back in action with 4 more games. But until next time, folks, this has been Martin, and I will see you guys later.